Hello and welcome back to the DevDad Dune Let's Play series. This is episode 4, and today we will be beginning a mainline quest, the quest of Aqua. So please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Well, that was interesting. I did not know that this video game was set in the 70s. But if that wasn't an LSD trip, then I don't know what was. Your inner sight has revealed the path. Follow it to the first trial of Akelo. Okay, well, before I do that, I'm probably going to go get me some more blood so I have enough water. I really do like the fact that they not only have dehydration as something that can kill you in this game, but also that being fully hydrated gives you bonuses. It definitely incentivizes you to keep your water level up, while not necessarily penalizing you for having it be extremely low. Well, at least until such time as you reach the point that you die, because that's a pretty serious penalty right there. I've seen a lot of videos on how they do different sound effects. I have to wonder if they just recorded someone's belly while he was suffering from indigestion to create the worm sound here. I mean, it's good, so there's that, but so's thunder and lightning when they shake the sheet metal sheet. Time to see if my dear neighbors are willing to donate some blood to the cause. Okay, well, they had a little bit. Now I should go loot, then head over and see if I can find some more blood donors. Good lord. Sounds like that worm is right on top of me here. I know it can't be. I'm up on rock. But where is it? Uh-oh. It's getting to flower licking time again, apparently. I and my character cannot wait until we can stop licking these flowers. At least judging by how much my character coughs every time he gets any moisture from them. You know, I'm over it. I'm just gonna head back to base, get a drink, put some blood away so that it can start turning into water, and then head out. Get on with the first trial of Aqual and all that here. Dang, a couple people worth of blood doesn't go as far as it used to. Would this be called bloodflation? Or blood inflation? I don't know. Okay, well, at this point, I guess it's on my way to the next quest. Looking at my water level currently, I think I'm at pretty much the maximum you can get as far as damage bonus from having maxed out water. But it's not high enough, I don't think, that I will keep it. I don't want to encounter a worm out in the desert, so I'm probably going to head over to here, then across to here, before I make my way over there. The biggest disadvantage to dying to a worm out in the desert is that you will lose everything in your inventory, no matter what it is, and it will be completely unrecoverable. Most ways of dying in this game, you can get your stuff back eventually, but I believe the giant sandworms and the storms, you cannot get your stuff back. Great. The gastronomic distress is back again. Here goes. Time to run. Please no worm, please no worm, please no worm. Uh-oh. Okay. Run back. Run back. Definitely have to look out for heat stroke as well as those bloody worms. Maybe I should wait until nightfall. Nah, patience is not my strong suit. I'll just risk it and, If the worst happens and I get eaten by a oversized earthworm, I don't have all that much stuff to lose on me anyways. You know, just while I'm waiting here, it would probably not be a bad thing to boost my range damage just a bit. In case of unfriendly strangers. So, as of tomorrow, this game releases fully to everybody. How many of you are planning on getting this little game? Good Lord, you go through water fast. All that work, all that blood. And my water level is approaching bloody flower licking time again. Okay, once I get past this stretch, I should be able to stay on the rocks. Let's wait for the roaming bit of indigestion to go by before I decide to run out over the sand. How do you guys like to play these games? Do you prefer to follow the main quest line, or do you like running off and doing all the side quests? Now that's handy. Fuel cells. Whoever this guy is over here definitely built in a better neighborhood than I did. About the only thing I have spawning near me is a couple of low-level scavengers and the occasional granite. I wonder what this first quest will be like. You guys have probably already seen it on other people's videos, but this will be interesting for me. When I plan on doing videos like this, I try to avoid other people's videos. Occasionally I see something just from a tips and tricks video by someone else, but usually not that much. The eternal question, puzzle or decoration? Is this where I go to complete the quest, or am I wasting my time? Apparently, the answer is I was wasting my time. Ah, I see. Good way to spot something important when someone else is standing there AFK. Don't do drugs, kids. It gives you loading screens. Okay, what now?
Who is it that thinks, Ibn Kirtaiba? The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally? Our God gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Be la kayf.
Okay, I get it. So this is a stealth mission. You hide behind the barriers when the eyes open. You run like hell when they're closed. If they close, what's up with this guy? Okay, maybe you have to crouch past this one. Use the terrain to your advantage.
When we began our wandering, we suffered until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
Found it. From what I remember from the books, they crash landed here. Apologies if there's any spoilers here, but, you know, the game is about this stuff, so...
On Harmonteb, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
It's actually an oddity of this series. Most of the background stuff on it is not actually from Frank Herbert. Instead, it's from his son. Though I imagine there are a lot of things that his son derived from his father's notes and also from his father's words as he was writing this. I have a close friend who's a writer, and they go into a lot more backstory than ever actually hits the page.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
Well, if your parents are old-fashioned, defiance leads to a butt whooping. This is the hallucination that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Some people started thinking, not knowing what they'd done. Sorry, I do understand that I do tend to be rather random at times.
Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember harm Bila Kaifa. Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who those who suffer? Remember Harmontep, Bila Kaifa.
Okay, so finally got some achievements in this game.
Still there, off-worlder. Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Still suit. That would be handy. If you haven't read the books or watched the movies, a still suit is a way to preserve water while you're out in the desert. You have little capture bags built into it. It converts your sweat, urine, spit, whatever, back into pure, clean drinking water. As pure and clean as it could be, I suppose. On a side note, these days I'm a bit of an achievement hunter myself, and when achievements first came about, I wasn't terribly interested in them. And I'm wondering how the rest of you feel about them. Perhaps comment below and we can have a conversation about that. Always interested in hearing other people's opinion of achievements and achievement hunting. After all, the term dev dad comes from the fact that I actually do a bit of game development myself. Mostly freelance work, but hey, it pays for the editing of these videos, so that's what counts. You know, I've actually already done a 100-hour Mountain Blade series, but haven't gotten it edited or put out there at all. You think we should edit it with or without voice, or both? I know I've done that with a couple of videos. There she blows! I'd add in the rest, but I'm worried I'd get demonetized. I think someone just got ate. Let's try to avoid that particular fate for ourselves and stick to the rocky paths. Dread it. I'm gonna have to look more flowers. The water thing and the voice are the only things that really tempt me about the Bene Gesserit. Though one of the things that I have heard about is that you can acquire Bene Gesserit skills.
There's someone here.
Uh-oh. Angry neighbors.
Who's that?
I see someone. Reloading.
Time to acquire some more loot. Maybe get a bit of blood. All in the effort to get into the next part of this quest. Always have to make sure to be a good person and check their organ donor card beforehand. You don't want to take their blood if they didn't fill out their organ donor card. Though, would organ donor really be the right term? Would it be plasma donor? Is there such thing as a plasma donor card? The questions you ask when you're randomly roaming the desert murdering people. And I was worried about making a Moby Dick joke. I swear it sounds like indigestion. I could hear him at Funcom right now. Okay, devs. Today we are having Taco Tuesday. Eat up. Tomorrow we're recording worm sound. Ugh. That is a lot of open sand. I think I may have come at this in a slightly different way than I originally did. I am pretty sure, though, that my starter base is in that rock formation straight across from here. Here we go. Or perhaps I should have said, Leroy Jenkins. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Remember me! At this point, the only question is which is going to get me first, the worm or the sunstroke? Damn, I can't believe I actually made it. Well, now that that little heart attack inducing situation is done with, I'll just get the blood and all this sorted out, and I will be logging off for the evening. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, comment below, and as always, happy gaming.